Hello, I'm Lena and welcome back to my channel. In today's presentation I will discuss information with you about the Mesozoic Era, a time of where our most prehistoric creatures evolved. Stay tuned. The Mesozoic Era is an interval of geological time from about 252 to 66 million years ago. It is also called the Age of Reptiles and the Age of Conifers. The Mesozoic is one of three geologic eras of the Phanerozoic Eon, preceded by the Paleozoic and succeeded by the Cenozoic. This occurred 251.902 million years ago, 65 million years ago during the periods Triassic, Jurassic, Cretaceous. Mesozoic era conifers included redwoods, yews, pines, the monkey puzzle tree, Araucaria, cypress, Pseudophrenolopsis, a chirolepidation. Towards the end of the Jurassic period, flowering plants evolved and began to overtake conifers as the dominant flora. The Mesozoic era lasted more than 180 million years. During this time, many modern forms of plants, invertebrates, and fishes evolved. On land, dinosaurs were the dominant animals, while the oceans were populated by large marine reptiles, and pterosaurs ruled the air. The event that caused the transition from the Paleozoic era to the Mesozoic era was the greatest extinction this Earth has seen. This extinction wiped out about 95% of all marine life and 70% of land life. The era ended with the Great Extinction, which marked the end of the dinosaurs as the Cenozoic era began. At the beginning of the Mesozoic era, the continents as we know them were joined together as the massive mother continent, Pangaea. It was during the age of the dinosaurs that Pangaea was transformed to the modern continents. Pangaea became two great continents known as Laurasia and Gondwana, and the Atlantic Ocean began to grow. Laurasia eventually split into the continents of North America and Eurasia. Gondwana became the modern continents of South America, Africa, Australia, Antarctica, and the India subcontinent, which, after the Mesozoic era, collided with Eurasia, forming the Himalayas. The environment was unusually warm and polar ice caps did not yet exist. This played a large part in evolution and is a key factor behind the flourishing of the dinosaurs. During the Triassic period, the climate was generally dry, which changed near the Jurassic period as oceans began to rise due to mounting layers of magma covering the seafloor. As a result, flooding overtook many parts of the exposed land. This allowed the climate to change with increased humidity, and it continued that way even into the Cretaceous period. However, the climate began to cool during the Cretaceous, although temperatures may have risen again near the end of the Mesozoic. English geologist John Phillips, the first person to create the global geologic timescale, first coined the term Mesozoic in the 1800s. Phillips found ways to correlate sediments found around the world to specific time periods. At the end of the Permian, the Siberian traps underwent massive volcanic eruptions, which most geologists believe caused the world's biggest extinction. Exactly how, however, is up for debate. The volcanic eruptions caused a spike in carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, though studies suggest that the spike was brief. The eruptions may have increased sea surface temperatures and led to ocean acidification that choked out sea life. And another study proposed that the eruptions released huge troves of the element nickel, which fueled a feeding frenzy by nickel-munching microbes known as methanocercina. Those microbes may have belched out huge amounts of methane, superheating the planet. Most scientists agree that an asteroid impact wiped out the dinosaurs at the end of the Cretaceous period. The impact would have kicked up so much dust that it blocked the sun, halted photosynthesis, and led to such a huge disruption in the food chain that everything that wasn't a scavenger or very small died. But the Deccan Traps, in what is now India, were spewing massive amounts of lava both before and after the asteroid impact, and a few scientists believe these flows either directly caused or accelerated the dinosaurs' demise. That's the end of this presentation about the Mesozoic era. I hoped it was informative for you and you gathered the information you needed. Until next time.